officials. You'll keep them safe, Lord, and help us glorify you in everything we do on and off the court. In your name I pray. Amen. Now the starting lineups. First for the Pensacola Eagles, number 0, Ashton Redborn. Number 2, Sandy McGallanty. Number 10, Joy Smith. Number 23, Emma Hardy. And number 25, Jessica Ford. And now for your Screaming Eagles, number 13, Jessica Jackson. Number 14, a freshman third, 5'8", out of Byron, Georgia. Number 14, Delana Smith. A junior guard, 5'7", out of Waynesboro, Virginia. Number 20, Jordan Lee. A freshman guard, 5'3", out of Kingston, Georgia. Number 22, Whitney Harris. And finally, a junior guard, 5'4", Ohio, South Carolina, number 23, Grace Brown.
Good afternoon and welcome to Toccoa Falls College. I am Will Jones, voice of the Screaming Eagles, and we are coming to you live from Lois Delaney Athletic Center. Tonight, your Screaming Eagles are taking on the Pensacola College Eagles. Joining me today, Savannah Klingman. How are you, Savannah?
Oh, I'm doing good.
All righty. 2-0 scores. Pensacola scored that one. Starting lineups for the Eagles. Number 0, Ashton Wellborn. Number 2, Sandy McAlroney. Number 10, Joy Smith. 23, Emma Hardy. Number 25, Jessica Boyd. Savannah, give us a lineup for the Screaming Eagles.
And for starting, we have number 13, Jessica Jackson. Number 14, Delana Smith. Number 20, Jordan Reed. Number 22, Whitney Harris. And number 23, Grace Crow.
Reed with the ball. Takes that one as a shot clock expired. Out of bounds. And the Eagles will take over. Screaming Eagles are 3-24 on the season, 3-7 at home and 0-15 away. On a 4-game losing streak right now, lost against Warren Wilson College. Trying to come back from here. Smith on the other side, steps back for the 3, gives it over. Boyd puts one up, no good. Bounced around, no call right there. Into the hands of Wellborn. Wellborn gets it out. Shot clock resets, 26 on the shot clock. And Smith with the ball. Hardy with the ball, gives it over. 2-3 defense for the Screaming Eagle. Gets it down to the lane. Shot bounced around. And finally taken away by Krause. She goes to the ground. And they're going to call a foul. Whitney Harris will be the ball handler coming up the court. Jackson on the key, looking for something down low. Can't find it, gives it over to Reed. Smith needs help, gives it to Crowell, going in the middle. Great pass outside, shots up, and no good by Jessica Jackson. Shots up, bounced around a few times, and last touched by the Screaming Eagles will stay here. Boyd on the inbound. In the corner of Boyd, tries to get it down low. Wellborn, big move right there, but a defensive rebound by the Screaming Eagles, and that's the key if we want to win this one. Shots up, no good, but a good rebound right there by Jackson. Gives it over, Smith puts one up, bounces around, pops out, and another good offensive rebound. And a turnover. So, Savannah, what do you think we should do differently in that kind of play?
No, I guess just we need to be looking for our options a little bit better, but I do know it gets kind of hectic down there in the key from playing basketball when I was in high school. You don't always really see what we up here in the box do.
Foul's called. It's going to be on the Eagles of Pensacola. Whitney Harris brings it up the court. Gives it over to Reed. And a good cut right there by Jessica Jackson. Couldn't feed her. Reed has to pull it back. Thought about that one. Still 2-0. 6:48 left to go. Shots up by Reed.
Just a little short.
Rebound by Alvarez. She was on the foul a second ago. Her first, team second. Taken away by Reed.
Good steal by Jordan.
Great steal right there by Reed. It came up short on the other end. Still has not scored. Wide open is Hardy, who could have popped a three a couple times. Smith with the ball, puts up a three. Still no good. Rebounded by Alvarez. The putback is good. One thing that's plagued the Screaming Eagles this year is offensive rebound on either side. Not doing a great job on our side and giving up a lot on defense. 4-0, that one's tipped and taken away by Moore. Not really a smart pass right there. It was tipped in the air. So, Savannah, what position did you play in basketball?
I played down on the key.
And it's going to remain here. You said you played a forward position?
I can't really remember what all I played. They kind of just put me in a spot and told me to go at it. I ended up getting a lot of fouls because I originally played soccer, and it's a bit more physical than basketball.
Yeah, you can't slide tackle people in basketball.
I fortunately did not do that. I did kick it out of bounds once and got called on that one.
It's another thing you can't do. Miscommunication right there. Harris almost threw it away. A great job by Krause. Sets it up for Reed. Little push. That was Krause first of the night. Team second. 7-0. 5:17 left in the first. Joy Smith bringing it up for the Eagles.
They just pulled a sub. Ariel Jackson for Grace Crowell.
Big three right there by the Eagles. 5:05 left. Timeout call by Pensacola. 5:05, 10-0. Eagles lead, and we'll be back. And a free gift given to the Screaming Eagles. Pensacola's 22-7 on the season, 10-4 home, and 11-2 away. On a one-game losing streak, Bob Jones University beat them at home, 55-54, back February 9th. And Harris on the inbound, looking for something inside. Jackson cuts out there and give it over to Smith, tipped and taken away by Amy Hardy. McElhaney has to get it back out. All the way to the corner. Smith thought about it, took a step, and aired that one out. So, Savannah, what is your official position here with Eagle Production?
Well, right now I'm assistant social media manager, and so I can take over for Lydia next year. But I'm kind of doing a little bit of everything right now. I do a little bit of filming, and now somehow I got into commentating, and it's been an interesting ride. Jack of all trades, but a master of none.
There you go. That should be my theme song. Alvarez with the ball. Screaming Eagles scored their first points, 10-2. High off the backboard. It's going to hit the top, and that's a dead ball. Screaming Eagles will have it. 3:39 left in the first. McElhaney went out, and coming in for her is Haley Sailors. Jackson with the ball, gets it over to Smith all the way across court. That was tipped, and thankfully saved by Jordan Reed. 7 on the shot clock, have to hurry. Good fake right there by Harris. Going into the lane, puts one up. No good, and rebounded by Moore. Well, it's time for the first player spotlight for today. April Jackson will be it. April is originally from Decula, Georgia, but now lives in Broomfield, Colorado. She's a first-year freshman here at TFC and is majoring in business administration with a concentration in marketing. She has played basketball for 7 years and hopes to continue her collegiate career with the Lady Screaming Eagles. Aside from basketball, she also has just been appointed the vice president of Phi Beta Lambda, which is a business organization here on campus. I'm a mentor and founding member of that organization. As that one's up and no good. She also enjoys singing and playing guitar, and her favorite Bible verse is 2 Corinthians 12, 9-10. When I asked her for an interesting fact about herself, she said that she is the youngest of 7 siblings. April Jackson.
And Joy Smith gets subbed out for Jessica Boyd.
Timeout called, 2:48 left, 11-2, Eagles leading Pensacola, and we'll be back. And welcome back to TFC. Lois Delaney Athletic Center for the last home game for the Screaming Eagles this season. Next game will be an NCAA South Region tournament down in Pensacola. Shots up by Harris, no good, and rebounded by Pensacola. Going into the lane now, shooting is number 5, Lauren Alvarez. It's now 13-2. Tournament will start on the 21st of February. It's going to be down in Pensacola, so we will definitely be seeing this team again.
And there goes Kaylee Martin for Whitney Harris.
Martin's had a pretty good season so far. She's been a great sixth girl as she comes off the bench and relieves some of the point guards as she takes it away down there. Alvarez coughed it up. Harris was right there to grab it. 2 minutes to play. Shot clock 22. Jackson into the lane. A bad pass. Taken away by number 21. Fed the forward. No good. Rebounded by Ariel Jackson. She takes a three. And that one rolled out.
Out on Screaming Eagles.
Just under a minute 40 to go. 13-2 is the score. Screaming Eagles getting off to a kind of cold start right here.
We got to start making our layups.
Turnovers have plagued us early here in this season. Shot is up by Boyd. Jessica Boyd with a three. 16-2 is now the score. Reed with the ball, passes all the way over to Martin.
Double teaming Reed. Oh, good recover.
Martin is right there for that one. Passes all the way across court in the corner with Jackson. Shot is up and a little short. Under a minute to go. Long three, almost from the bench right there. That was Sailors. Couldn't get that one to go. Martin with the ball, looking for something down low. Nothing has it. Gives over to Jackson. Back to Martin, into the lane. Smith has the ball now. Gets it back out to Jackson. Shots up, and it's good!
Woo!
32 seconds left. 16-5 with a big three by Jessica Jackson. About a half second between the shot clock and the play clock. Looking for maybe one shot right here to end the first quarter. Sailors with the ball. Gets it down low. Bounces it back out. Three is up and good by Hardy. 10 seconds to play. Full court pressure for the Eagles. Gets it over. 4 on the shot clock. 3, 2. And looks like Smith didn't see the shot clock or the game clock and saw it was at 2 seconds. And that's no good. 19-5 is the final score for the first. And going into the second quarter in about a minute. We'll be back. Welcome back, Eagle Nation. 19-5 is the score. 10 minutes to play in the first half, and handing the play-by-play over to Savannah Klingman.
Ariel Jackson with the throw. She passes off to Grace. Reed looking around, trying to dribble in. Oh. takes it back up to the top of the key, looking around.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Couple of quick passes, Martin going in.
Just fell a little bit short.
That was a good run by the Screaming Eagles right there. Had a couple of good cuts into the lane. Fed both Jackson and Crowell with some good passes. They couldn't get it up and get the points.
Reed brings it down the court, up to the top of the key. Martin now has the ball, looking around, passes it off to Grace.
Now watch Reed in the corner right here. They're probably going to send her up, and the pass is going to go right to her.
Trying to set up for three, and it's good.
Reed did a good job there of getting the defense off of her by going down and coming back up on the key. They kind of forgot there was that hole there. Went right to Reed, and she popped the three.
Eagles are playing around with it at the top of the key a little bit, trying to run down the shot clock, it looks like.
Boyd's the point guard right here. They'll pass it around.
Oh, and good interception by Reed. Brings it back down. Then over to Grace with another three, just a little short.
8:20 left in the second. Two-three defense for the Screaming Eagles right here in the zone.
And a jump ball, that'll go to the Screaming Eagles.
Watch Jordan Reed right there. She went down pretty hard. She's dealing with a left ankle injury. She entered that pretty early in the season. Looks like she's up and okay.
And Harris got subbed back in, as well as Jackson. Reed brings it up the court again at the top of the key, passes it off to Jackson. She's looking around, can't really find what she wants to. Ball's back to Reed.
Oh, a hole over there with Harris. They're going to go to her.
And there goes in Reed, and he shoots, and it's good.
Reed is so good at that. It's breaking up the defense and cutting down the lane. And she went in fast, so it looks like she's going in for the layup. And she put on the brakes right at the free throw line and popped the little jump shot.
Eagles went to double team somebody, and they left them open, and that was another two scored.
That was Marley Moore right there. 23-10 is the score. 7:18 left in the half.
And here, Reed drives in, passes it off to Jackson. She shoots a three. Oh, and it's just bounced off the rim a little bit.
Great ball fake right there by Jordan Reed as she cut into the lane and set up the shot for Jackson. Unfortunately, couldn't get it to fall.
Ooh, and Jordan Reed tried to intercept it, but ended up going out of bounds. But hey, didn't get the shot off, so that's good, right?
Yeah, exactly. 21 on the shot clock.
She shoots, missed. It got rebounded by the Pensacola Eagles. There goes a three. And it's not good. Reed brings it down the court again.
Ooh, almost soars that one into the crowd. Good job by Grace Crowell to roll that one in.
Reed's getting a little bit crowded. She passes it off to Grace and then to Harris, and she goes for the three. Oh, and it hit the backboard.
Great job right there by Whitney Harris. Got a shot off in the corner. Didn't have what it took to connect.
And there's another three. Oh, and it's a little short. And here goes Jackson going down the court. Oh, and Crowell tried to get there early, and back to Reed.
What a pass.
Tries to go for a fake, then runs in. Oh, and misses just by a little bit, but it's good because she gets it back.
What an outlet pass right there from Jackson to Crowell, and then Crowell saved it on the corner. That should have been out of bounds. And right there is what we need to see is an offensive rebound by Reed to set us back up.
Crowell tried to pass it to Jackson and was over her head a little bit, and we got out of bounds there.
Unfortunately, that's been something we've been struggling with all season. We'll have a play like that great save by Crowell with the offensive rebound by Reed, then throw it away on a bad pass. Smith with the ball going over the corner. Back out to Smith. Shot is up and good with 8 on the shot clock. 3 put him up 26-10.
Reed's coming back down. Waiting up at the top of the key, looking around, and Crowell has it. Goes back to Reed. They're trying to look to get those threes open. Crowell drives it in, and Whitney. And Delana with a shot, and no good.
That pivot move right there by Smith was really close to traveling. She spun all the way around. It looked like both her feet moved. So might have got away with something right there. Hardy with the ball, looking for something down low. Gets it back out. Smith with it now. And they'll dump it off to Boyd. Playing a little 3-man weave up there. Tipped by Reed, but into the hands of Hardy. Couple more passes. 8 on the shot clock. Going in. Shot is up and good. Points go to Joy Smith. 4:28 to go, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel, TFC Eagle Vision, and never miss a home game again.
Harris at the top, passing it out to Crowell. She's looking around. Ooh, deep pass it to Jessica Jackson. She tries to throw it on up.
Great pass on the baseline right there to Jackson. Jackson probably should have tried to dribble it out. That hook shot was blocked. Down on the other side, Jessica Boyd at the top of the key. Gives it over to Smith. Boyd's going to cut in. We're going to have a cut by Hardy. Goes through the middle. Nothing going right there. Now Boyd has it in the corner. Has to get it back out. Not on the shot clock. Trying to wind some time down. Gets it down low. Back out. This is Smith with the ball. Finally gets it over. 3 on the shot clock. 2 on the shot clock. And they're not going to get one up before the shot clock violation. Was not paying attention. A lucky break for the Screaming Eagles. A free gift. 3:41 left. 28-10. Eagles leading.
Martin's coming in for Harris. She's a sophomore guard from Georgia. Reed's at the top of the key again, looking for somebody. Jessica's running across. Pass goes to Jackson. Ooh, the Eagles collided there a little bit of miscommunication. Back to Jackson it goes. Reed with the ball, dribbling in, looking around, picked up her dribble.
7 clicks on the shot clock.
Jordan throws it up there for a 3. Oh, and barely bounced off the rim.
Man, she was almost at half court when she shot that. It's a long 3 by Reed. It's like Steph Curry range over there.
Hey, it was a solid try, though.
That was a good shot. Shot clock resets right here.
And a 3, and it's no good. And rebound by Martin. She tried to throw it up, got a foul called on. Someone fouled her, and now she's getting to shoot the free throw.
Great job right there by the Screaming Eagles. Get it down to Martin as she got the offensive rebound and put it back up. Foul's going to be on number 0, Ashton Wellborn. It's her first, team first. Martin hit the first one. Sophomore looks in, toes the line, looks up, fires it, and it's good. (28-12), 2:51 left to play. Out of the top of the key, bounces it over to Smith. Joy puts one up. And a big shot right there. They're going to call it traveling. Good call by the referees as Kaylee Martin flew into the lane, but could not put her landing gear down in time.
Kind of looked like she tried to body slam the ball.
Wellborn with the ball. Get over to Smith, who has over 1,000 points already. Looking to add to it. Screaming Eagles switch to a man-to-man defense. We haven't seen a lot of that this year. They stay in the zone for most of it. It's working right here. Martin trying to get something going. Wellborn with the ball going up. Jessica Jackson was right there. Ball bounced off someone's head. Eagles ball again. They'll throw one up and get the foul. Jessica Jackson is one that was right there.
I don't know if I would have called that one a foul. I thought it was clean, but whatever the ref says.
Yeah, it looks like Jackson body was away from it. Might have got something on the hand. First shot is up and good. Shooting's going to be Sandy McElhaney. McElhaney's a 5'10 freshman guard out of Athens, Tennessee.
And Martin's taking it up the court, past the half, quickly passes it off to Jackson. Jessica's looking for a three, she drives it in, tried to shoot, and Delana got knocked to the ground.
Alvarez is right there, she's won the foul. Pretty blatant, good call by the referees.
Krause on the outside, throwing it in. She's looking for somebody, can't really find. Tried to throw it to Martin, but it got intercepted by...
It's going to be number 2, Sandy McElhaney.
But she tapped it out, and then Krause back, throwing it into Martin.
McElhaney's been all over the court tonight. She had her hand on a few.
There goes Delana Smith with a shot, and it's good. Very nice.
That was a great play right there by the Screaming Eagles. There's a pick down low. Smith came up and stopped right at the free throw line. Got the outlet pass, and she popped it. 30-14 is the score on the other side. McElhaney puts one up, bounces around. Smith tried to get the rebound. Ball got loose and picked up by McElhaney. Wide open lane, a big meltdown right there for the Screaming Eagles. Great defense on the first one, but after the offensive rebound, looks like our team kind of pulled back a little bit, expecting for us to get the rebound, and that was not so.
April Jack out on the Eagles.
Ariel Jackson right there with the ball. It was deflected by a blue jersey.
Jackson's throwing it in. Looking for somebody, and it goes up to Martin. Dribbling, gives it back to Jackson. Jackson's looking for somebody, and it goes up to Crowell. She's dribbling around, driving in, makes the shot, and it's good.
58 clicks on the clock. Right before halftime.
Score is 32-16.
Going down low, Smith right there. Joy gets it out. McElhaney with a three. Not enough there. Offensive rebound goes to Hannah Sailors. She flew down there, grabbed the ball, and got the putback. 35 on the clock.
Martin's bringing it down the court. Looking, sees Crowell. Crowell fakes, nice drive in, and she sees Jackson, who goes for the three. Oh, and it was a little bit over. Ooh, it looked like the ball kind of got knocked off of somebody's shoe, but it's went out, but we're still good. It's Screaming Eagles.
19.9 on the clock, 13 on the shot clock.
Crowell's throwing it in at the baseline. Looking around, she sees Jackson. Jackson tries to drive it in, passes it back out, and there goes Crowell, and she shoots, and it's good.
Great hook shot right there by Crowell as Grace went into the lane and saw that it was covered. Switched the ball to her left hand and hooked it over her head. 7 on the clock. On the other side, McElhaney gets it down low. 3 on the clock, that'll be close. Here comes Smith, puts it up, and no good. Well, 34-18 is the score at halftime. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Stay tuned. Savannah, what do you think we should be doing coming back in the second half?
I'm not really sure. I don't really remember much of basketball, but that's okay. But we do need to start making our layups. That's something that's really been crushing us a little bit.
That's true, making layups and less turnovers. And we'll see you in about 15. Welcome back to Lois Delaney Athletic Center here on the last home game of the season. Kind of a bittersweet moment here for me. This is my last girls basketball game in my career of commentating.
Wow, you're old.
I am old.
It's okay. We all get there someday.
Been 4 years since I started basketball. Well, 3 for basketball. I started with volleyball. Went from there.
Starting off the second half, 34 to 18.
That was Joyce Smith going into the lane right there. Screaming Eagles have faced Pensacola once before this season. Foul's going to be number 20, Jordan Reed.
Her first foul of the game.
Joyce Smith is a 5'9" guard. She's a senior out of Macon, Georgia. Second shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Crowell. A little over the back right there by Wellborn. Didn't call it.
Crowell's bringing it down, and Joy tries to stop her, and she's moving around, passes it off to Jackson. She's holding it, won't dribble, passes it off to Reed. Reed's going around, passes it off to Harris, back to Reed, and she's looking around. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jackson's got it, then to Harris. They have 3 seconds left, and Delana shoots it, and not in time. Shot clock goes off.
Now something we have to watch. There's a great cut down there by Grace Crowell. With about 10 seconds left, she cut up the middle and had a pretty open shot right there if they could have got it to her. But that's the second time we've done that today, is mess around and have the shot clock go out on us. Shots up and no good by Hardy. Rebounded by, trying to see who rebounded that. Looks like number 2, Sandy McElhaney.
Harris passing it in on the baseline. She gives it over to Jackson. She passes it back. Harris bringing it down the court. Looking around, passes it off to Crowell. Crowell dribbles, tries to drive it in, back out to Jackson. Looked like she was going to try to go for the 3.
Good save right there by Crowell.
Nice recover. Back over to Jackson, over to Harris, over to Reed.
8 on the shot clock, have to hurry again.
Over to Reed.
Oh,
Good
what
fake.
a pump fake.
And she shot. It was just right inside the 3-point line.
What a pump fake right there for Jordan Reed. Got her girl airborne and went under. Got to a spot where she could pop it. 35-20, 8:04 left in the third. Pass it around. Moore with the ball, gets it over. McElhaney goes in. Nothing right there, has to get it right back out. Screaming Eagles doing good on defense. Wide open, though, was number 23, Emmy Hardy. And it looks like she stepped on the line, 37-20.
Harris is bringing it down, just cross half court. Delana tried to pass it over to Reed. Got intercepted.
It was a good look right there. Smith was open on the baseline. Couldn't put one up and try to pass it over. It ends in an Eagles point, 39-20 now, 7:23 to go.
Got Harris bringing it up, passes it off to Jackson. She's looking around, not really seeing anything, so she decides to dribble on over at the top of the key.
Crowd's got to get out of the lane. They should have called 3 seconds right there. She came up but never came out of the lane.
Whitney tries to put up a 3, and she makes it. Beautiful shot by Harris.
It was the first 3 of the game for Whitney Harris. Wellborn with the ball, trying to get something going down low. Nothing right there. Gets it down low this time to Boyd. Boyd goes up and takes Grace Crowell one-on-one and wins the battle.
Harris is going down, looking for something. Tries to pass it off to Reed. Reed looks at Jackson and back to Reed. Goes for the 3 and is a little bit short.
Joyce Smith. The ball right here, passes it over. Hardy with it. Wellborn gets it down low. Great cut right there by Joyce Smith. Went down low, rolled around a little bit, and rebound by Grace Crowell.
Crowell picked up her dribble, passed it off to Reed. Reed's looking around.
High 2-3 defense right here for the Eagles.
Look kind of confused. 13 seconds left on the shot clock, and Smith puts it up. And it bounced out.
Great pass by Crowell. Smith put it up, and she bailed on it just a little too early as she stepped off. If she would have gone right in, she might have got the offensive rebound.
Ooh, and
Physical.
there's Jackson. Saved it from going out, passed it off to Reed.
Physical battle down low with Ashton Wellborn. Jackson got the better of that one, and then Reed saved it as it went out of bounds.
Crowell went for a three, shot a little bit over.
And that's what we've been struggling with, is finishing the drill. It's a beautiful play down there with Reed and Crowell saving it on the baseline. Another good attempt, that time with Delana Smith in her face. She gave up on the call. Wellborn reached in a little bit right there. And now Screaming Eagles basketball.
Now Reed's back down at our side of the court. Passed it to Jackson. Back to Reed, and it got intercepted again.
Shots up and no good. Bounce out of bounds. Who touched it last? And it was us. 41-23 is the score, 4:50 left, and it's going our way.
Reed has the ball, passes it off to Crowell, back to Reed. Reed dribbles in. Ooh. Another turnover.
Joy Smith with that one. She's going to take it on the other side by herself, and a great job right there by Reed.
Reed tried to get a hold of the ball there, but ended up tapping it out of bounds.
Heads-up play right there by Jordan as she just went down there. Her sole mission was get that out of bounds. 23 on the shot clock, gets it in. Down low, posting up is Smith. She throws one up. Reed gets the rebound.
Reed throws it up to Crowell. Tried to get an early start there on the play. Harris has it, passes it out to Reed. Reed looks for a three, and she's a little bit short. She could have taken a dribble in a little bit and probably would have had a better chance at that, but still, good effort by Reed.
It's a good outlet pass at the beginning of that play to get Crowell over there. Just not enough on it. And Reed took a really long shot again, way out there. Back on their side, Smith gives it up. Moore with the ball. Couple good screens down low, gets them open, and a wide open shot by Baker. Her first touch of the night, missed that one. And rebounded by Whitney Harris.
She passes it off to Crowell. Crowell's looking. Back out to Reed. Crowell has the ball, trying to look around, seeing if anybody's open. And it,
Unfortunately, we do not have an updated lineup, so we don't have number 35 in our team's name. She's the one with the ball right there. Passes it out, shots up by Skinner. Her first touch, no good. Ball got loose, and a tie-up with Whitney Harris jumping in there. McElhenney was right there. Well, joining me today was Savannah Klingman. She has another engagement she has to get to, but thank you so much, Savannah. That was a lot of fun.
yeah, it's been a good time. Very interesting. Had a lot of fun.
Hopefully we'll see you again.
Hopefully.
Back on our side, shot is up by Ariel Jackson. No good. Rebounding going the other way. On their side, shot is up and good. Shot was by number 10, Joy Smith. Got over 1,000 right now. 2:30 left to go in the third. Timeout call by the Screaming Eagles, 43-23 with 2:25 left in the third. We'll be back. And welcome back, Eagles Nation. 2:25 left in the third. Kaylee Martin with the ball. Gives it over to Crowell. Looking in. Nothing right there. Has to get it right back out. This is Reed. 2-3 defense for the Eagles of Pensacola. Martin drives in the lane. Gets it back out. Ariel Jackson bounces off of her shoe. And picked up by Pensacola. Going the other way. Kind of a foul down low as the ball jumped around a few times. A couple people went to the ground. Martin's the one on the ground. They might have called it on her. We'll see in a second. They're going to put it on Ariel Jackson, her second, team second. Fires that one out. Getting it down low. Boyd goes up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up. Foul again on number 2. Looks like Ariel Jackson again. If you're looking for more action from the Screaming Eagles, go ahead and go to our Instagram page and follow us there, TFC Eagle Vision on Instagram. You'll see when we're starting games, when we're ending games, player news, player spotlights, and team spotlights. TFC Eagle Vision on Instagram. 1:52 to go, 44-23. Shooter right here is number 33, Marley Moore. She's a 6'2 senior from Baxter, Minnesota. Second shot is up. It bounces around, and a great rebound right there by Jackson. Ariel got that foul back. That's her third, by the way, tonight. Martin thought about it, went baseline, gets all the way back out to Reed. Anna Montgomery checks in the game. She just touched it a second ago, 35 with the ball. Montgomery goes into the lane, couldn't get one open. Martin with the ball, drives into the lane herself and gets tripped up. And they're going to call a blocking foul down low on Marley Moore. Well, it's a questionable call down there. I've got away with one. It looks like she tripped. There might have been a little bit of a foot involved. Inbound pass is taken away. Intended target was Reed, looks like. Now it's 120. They're on the other side. Moore down low, throws one up, and has it. Reed with the ball. Gets it over to Jackson. Ariel looks in. Has to stop her dribble. Back out top. Pick and roll right there by Kaylee Martin. Almost had it. A couple girls go to the knees. Skinner that went down. 7 on the shot clock. Screaming Eagles with the ball. Jackson cuts in, takes a shot right there, and nails it right at the free throw line. It's a great pass right there and a great shot by Jackson. 33 seconds to go. 46-25. About 7 seconds in between shot clock and game clock. That one's high off the glass. Ball goes to the ground. Struggling for it, and that should have been a foul right there as number 14, Skinner, grabbed the ankle of Martin and wouldn't let go. We'll end up with the ball, though. Montgomery with the ball, gets it over to Martin. 8 on the clock, have to take a shot right about here. Jackson, 3, no good. Rebound on the other side, 1 second, half-court shot, not even close, and there's a third quarter, 46-25, going into the final quarter of the final home game here at TFC. We'll be back. And welcome back to Coa Falls College and Norris Delaney Athletic Center. 10 minutes to play here in the last home game of the season for the Screaming Eagles. Sailors with the ball, tries to go in. Ball got tipped away. Martin with a little handoff right there. And it's TFC basketball. Crowd cuts in, gets it back out to Smith. Long three. And she's not a three-point shooter. Doing a great job on the baseline today. Probably should have either passed it away or tried to go in. A 19-point ball game right here. It's Moore with the ball. Going to pass it around. Martin trying to get the steal right there. And they're going to call a travel. Thankfully for the Screaming Eagles. Sailors won the ball right there. Martin jumped up to try to get a block. Ended up on the other side of the court. And a travel will give the ball back to the TFC. Another risky pass taking away another turnover for the Screaming Eagles. On the other side, shot is up, no good. The steal in the shot was Hope Baker. Shot to get it back out. And Joy can't connect on that one. Back out to Baker. On the other side, Boyd. It's good. 49-25 is the score. 8:42 left. Smith palms the ball, throws it over. Here comes Whitney Harris with a three. He's had a few of those tonight. He'll pass it around a few times on the baseline. Sailors have to pull it back out. And Alvarez puts one up. Smith had a shoe untied to get the flat tire. Subs in. Looks like Montgomery's going to check in for Martin. And number 3, Eva Hardy checks in. Harris with the ball, drives it up court, gives it over to Smith. Delana looks in, nothing going down low, has to pass it back out. To the corner, Jessica Jackson with a three. Back-to-back threes for the Screaming Eagles. Jackson has one and Harris has one. And back down a 20-point ball game. Smith pulled it back right there. Pass it around Montgomery to Smith to Crowell. Grace drives in, nothing right there. Passes it around a couple times. 13 on the shot clock. Montgomery with the ball. Dishes it off. Smith with a three, almost had it. Ball got jumped around. They're going to call a foul on Crowell. She jumps in there. .7:14 left. It's Crowell's second of the night. Team sack first. Going into the lane now is Sailors. And they're going to call a foul. Looks like on Harris. First shot is up and good. Haley Sailors is a 5'6" senior guard from Nebo, North Carolina. .7:03 left to play. Throw it on the other side to Jackson. Jackson looking around, nothing going right there. Tries to get it down low, passes back out. Going in again, nothing right there. Has to try it again. Smith with the shot, no good. Moore with the rebound. Got her stuck right there. Alvarez had to get it out there, swinging all the way around to Sailors. A great play right there by Pensacola, swinging all the way around the key and got it to Sailors. Smith with the ball. Passes it over on the other side. Here comes number 22, Whitney Harris. Can't connect. Rebounded by Hardy. Just at 6 minutes. Pass around a little bit. Going into the lane is Hardy. Rolled out. Smith with the rebound. And a foul called on Moore. She pushed over our point guard. Harris went to the ground. That's Moore's second of the night. Team first. Martin with the ball, passes over to Reed. Back to Martin, going down. Ball got stripped. She goes to the ground. And a great putback right there. Aya Jackson picked the ball up off the ground, went up, and got the foul and the points. First shot is up by Ariel. Bounces around and out. Rebounded by Boyd. Can't convert a three-point play right there. Joy Smith with the ball, sets up her offense. Directing traffic from the helm. Hands it off, Hardy. On the other side. Swings it back around to Smith. 2 on the shot clock. And shot clock looked like it expired before it went up. A couple people go down. One referee decided to stop the clock, and the other ones didn't do anything, so they'll wait for the play to end. They're going to over. The shot was not taken before the shot clock went off. So that should not count as a basket. We'll see what they do. Take the point away, give the ball back down. Checking in is Hope Wallace, number 12 for the Screaming Eagles, a new addition to our team. They'll shoot it down low. Reed got a hand on that, knocked it away. Smith with the ball. 3 is up and good. 58-33, under 5 to go. Martin cuts into the lane, and a blocking foul right there. Number 25, Jessica Boyd. Who I'm not really sure if tried to get a charge or was just in the way. Martin went right through her. That's her first foul of the night. Team second, and our ball under the basket. Wallace checks in, goes down low, and Ariel Jackson with the ball. And Jackson pushes into the lane, bounces her around. They're going to call it on the Eagles, and we'll have it again. McElhaney with the foul right there. It's her 4th tonight. Martin tries to get in. That might have been tipped right at the line. And now Ariel Jackson with the ball on the right side of the key, looking for something down low. No one cuts. Wallace throws it over. Shot is up. It's a little flat. Almost had it. And last touch by Jackson as she tried to save it. Went out of bounds. And Pensacola will take over. 4:25 left. 58-33 is the score. McElhaney gets it down low. 17 on the shot clock. They'll have to get it back out. Good defense right there for the Screaming Eagles. Hope Wallace in the face of number 2, Sandy McElhaney right there. The last touch by the Eagles. It's going our way. Ball was tipped right there out of bounds. Last touched by number 10, Joy Smith. Montgomery gets it in. Martin with the ball, looking for something. Good cut by Montgomery. Couldn't get it to her on the other side. 35 goes in, throws one up, and good hook shot. But couldn't connect. Rebound by the Eagles. Under 4 to go. 58-33. Jackson covering. Good pass right there to Smith. She's going to take it in the lane herself. Get stopped. Have to get it back out. Great defense right here for TFC. Smith with 9 seconds. Wide open on the key. Gets it down low. Ball got loose and picked up by the Screaming Eagles, but giving it right back down to them. And that's been the story all season. Great plays negated by turnovers. 3:05 left to play. Martin cuts into the lane herself. Can't get anything to start on it. She runs back in, almost gets it away from Smith. 2:52 left. Great pass down low. I'm Dyke with the points. 62-33. Timeout called by the Screaming Eagles with 2:40 left. We'll be back. Welcome back here. TFC, 2:37 left in the last home game for the Screaming Eagles season for the Lady Screaming Eagles. Mark got bounced around right there. Ball is loose, and there's a travel. Can't slide on the ground like that. Great attempt, but couldn't get her feet under her. Hardy with the ball, feeds down low, foul's called. Shot was up by Hannah Sailors, who flew into the lane and put one up. Foul's going to be on Kaylee Martin, her first, team third. And shooting two is Sailors. First shot was up and no good. Sailor nails her second one, bounced around and went back in. Montgomery point guard gets it over to Jackson, who slams on the break right there. Back out of Montgomery, over to Martin, 2:07 left. Driving into the lane, throws it over, shot is up. No good, and rebounded by the Eagles. Pensacola slowing the game down a tad right here. Up by 30. Sailors gets it over. Hardy with the ball, throws one down low. That one bounced out and rebound by Jackson. Ariel loses control of the ball, almost lost it. Thankfully, it was right there to pick it back up. 90 seconds left on the clock. Jackson cuts in the lane, throws it back over. Martin from the corner. No good, and last touch by the Screaming Eagles going Pensacola's way. Baker with the ball. Coming up court herself, dishes it off. Good cut right there by Sailors. Couldn't get to her. Shoot around a couple times. Goes down low, and that was going to be a foul called on Ariel Jackson. Just under a minute to go here. Well, Screaming Eagle fans, if you're looking to be a part of Eagle Production, is either a commentator taking after me next year, a filmer, or want to manage the team, go ahead and contact CC Angus, our manager, and go to our website, tfccomdepartment.wickpicks.com/Eagle Production. I know it's long, so I'll spell it out, tfccomdept.wickpicks.com/Eagle Production. So you can fill out the application right there. Also, while you're there, look at the team members, see what's going on there, and our streaming schedule. Baseball has started up, and we'll be streaming all the home games, all the ones we can. Some of the ones that are early in the afternoon are hard to get to, but we'll try our best. And you can see it from the website. 40 seconds left on the clock here. The season is closing right here, coming to an end. Screaming Eagles will be down in Florida the 21st of February at Pensacola for the NCAA South Region Tournament. When that happens on the 21st, go over to PCC's website and watch the live streams to support the girls. 27 on the clock. Jackson on the other side gets it down low. Shots up, no good. Martin, no foul called. Wisely with 17 seconds. Good steal right there. Ooh, that's not a good way to end the game right there. As Jackson slammed in. Jessica Jackson slammed into Ariel. And Martin was down there. Martin's limping a little bit. And there's the ball game. Well, it wasn't the prettiest one. 64-33 is the final score. But a well-fought season for the Screaming Eagles. We'll end the regular season 3-25 on the season. 3-8 at home. 0-15 away. Thank you so much for joining us this whole season here at TFC. We'll be back in about 30 minutes for the guys' game. Tune in early. It is senior night, and we'll be recognizing Kevin Cave and Nate Cox, the two seniors for the Screaming Eagles. Tune in to hear their little information and bios. CC Angus was our manager today. Assistant manager was Justin McCombs. Social media coordinator today was Lydia Licks. Filmer was Sam Madas. Assistant social media coordinator and color commentary today was Savannah Klingman. And I am Will Jones, voice of the Screaming Eagles. And we'll see you next time on TFC Eagle Vision.